And we are back yet again with another incredible episode brought to you by Draggin Bags. We say it every week because we love them so much. They're the best bags.
They are.
They will literally make you a better thrower. They look gorgeous.
And wait till you see the new series coming out, My Bags.
Dude. It's a dual slick, but don't sleep on it because guess what? Hole friendly.
It's not like dual slick.
It's not super slick, but it has playability, but it moves up those slower boards quite nicely. And yeah, I'm super excited to start letting those things rip. Let's not sleep on the Charlies either. Oof. Love throwing thems. The Power Dragon, the tried and true. I mean, come on now. Can't go wrong. Head over to Draggin Bags and just check out what we're talking about. Drop code BIGASP12 at checkout. It's going to save you money.
It will.
Because we're super nice like that. Again, BIGASP12 at checkout over at DraggingBags.com.
Do it.
Welcome to the Big Ass Cornhole Show with Sean and Dane, the host you know, talking cornhole life and random fun. Grab a beer, let's get it done. From tossing bags to let's wild ride, tune in and join the party, don't you hide. It's the Big Ass Cornhole podcast time with Sean and Dane. It's always fun.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Sean and Dane are with you as always. What's going on, man?
What is happening?
Nothing. Just another. It's a lovely Monday, man.
Dude,
it's been a good start to the week.
It's Masters Monday.
Like, it is, man. It was just a good weekend.
Yeah, stressful day
for sure. All right. Well, I mean, we always have plenty of stuff to get into. So before we get to anything else, Dane, let folks know what we're sipping on tonight in our favorite segment called "What You Drinking."
What you drinking?
Just sipping on some water
tonight. I know, but
last night I was
yesterday
letting it rip.
we had a long session. We sat down to 2 interviews.
Yep.
And we were crushing several. I threw all the cans away.
Yeah, no, it's a little Southern Tier overpacked.
Oh,
for those at home, it's this pack right here.
Yeah,
it's delightful. So
it's phenomenal.
Just grab it at your local grocer.
So just being a responsible adult because it's a weekday and I have to work tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm just taking it easy tonight, just having a little water, but
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But all right, so we have more audio gold planned for you all today. We're gonna recap. We watched the teams event.
Yes,
that was broadcasted last week. It was the Colonels versus the Freeze. So we're gonna recap the teams event. We're gonna update some ACL news that we've kind of come across. There's dramatic readings, and then we're gonna be joined by ACL Pro. She's a rookie this year, coming off her first broadcast. Caitlyn Allshouse. We had a great time. We started a new segment in the interviews where we're doing a big asp, what we're calling Big Asp Draft. We're doing random topics, drafting them 1 through 5. And every week we need your help. All right. We need people to go on and vote for these. Whoever you thought had the best draft.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going to keep it anonymous. You're going to hear in the interview what each of us picked. Yeah. But on social media, I'm going to keep it anonymous. You'll just either go A, B, or C.
Why do you have to go anonymous with it? Who cares?
I just think it's easier.
You can just say who drafted it.
I think it's easier to go in and just count letters. You know what I mean? Like how many A's are there?
Count
B's,
letters.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Why not just use the likes?
Oh, I could.
Just do it that way.
I could. But
like, heart, and wow.
Yeah. But comments will count for this one.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean? So
get creative.
Yeah. And we have dramatic readings. And all that stuff. So, but before we get into all that, we're going to let you know what's going on in our Cornhole Lives, a segment we call In and Around the Hole.
Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
You said it perfect. It's a Masters Monday.
Masters Monday, man.
So since last Thursday, I basically have been watching the Masters.
Yeah, that's I had it on at work on Thursday and Friday, just like up on my phone, like not distracting, but I had the leaderboard up as well. So just watching that tick by.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a great Masters. Like you couldn't ask for anything more. Like, and it drains you.
Yeah. Saturday, my wife was working, so I basically had the Masters on all day, which is just delightful. Saturday night, you and I hit up a simulator.
We did.
You made a recommendation, which I'm going to give you all the kudos in the world. And you're like, hey, I heard about there's like this Star Wars golf course that you can play on the simulator. Look, we're going to do that tonight. So we pulled it up, and it was fucking sweet.
Hell yeah. Sanctuary Moon.
It was so
Tons
cool.
of fun.
Yeah. So if you're ever golfing at a simulator, if they have that, I highly recommend it. It
just reminds you that you're playing a video game.
Yeah,
at the
you're
end
having
of the day.
fun.
All
Yeah.
right, this is not like it's simulator golf's not real golf. I don't care what anyone says. Like, it's good practice, way to get some reps, but it's not real golf. So yeah, it's a fun one, man. I thoroughly enjoyed that course.
So I got to swing Saturday. Sunday we just family day, cleaning up the house, all that kind of stuff, and then we ended up going to laser tag. My daughter's been dying to go.
Yeah.
So
I'm so disappointed that you went.
I'm sorry,
but I wasn't able to go.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys were originally golfing on Saturday.
We were.
So I'm sorry.
We were.
So your wife joined us though.
Yes.
And we had a good time. It was fun going in there.
She's a sucker for some laser tag.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we just went to mom and dad's afterwards, had some pizza and watched the Masters close out. And all right, so do you want to go into your experience first? Or do you want to talk about the Masters first?
Well, just so while you were gallivanting around the laser extreme, picking on children,
I was for sure.
I was back at the same simulator, getting my ass kicked by Augusta with Sunday pins, playing from the whites. So it was like 6,600 or something. Dude, god damn, that course is so hard.
Oh yeah.
It is so hard.
The greens, like, people don't understand.
It's so narrow, and it's like, it's not forgiving at all. Like, the greens, everything's elevated, and if you hit it short, it's just rolling back. Like, it is just not for the faint of heart. So like, it gave you a bit like more of an appreciation, like, for what they're doing at the Masters, like even going under par for 4 days. But yeah, we went in. It was just like a scramble tournament. Five people scramble. Winning score was 15 under.
That's crazy.
And it was only 4.5 foot halo.
That's crazy. I mean, that's very
we
impressive.
shot 5 under,
which is still good.
Which I think it was respectable.
15 under is insane.
It's nuts, dude. They said that they had like some pro level people up there,
no
shooting
shit.
it. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. But yeah, we had this young, like, the group next to us shot 11 under. They're the low round of the day.
You and I were 7 under at the Star Wars course.
Yeah,
that's not bad for 2-man scramble. I was happy with it. Played it. I mean,
plus
for
that
never
course
seeing
was just
it.
super fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But all right, so the Masters, right?
Yeah, and then the Masters close
Sunday,
out.
So like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kind of ho hum. Like, there's some good rounds and stuff, but then Sunday was just like, it might be the most memorable Sunday in a long time. Like, going back to like Tiger winning in 2019, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was just dramatic.
I mean, there at one point Rory was up. I think he was at 14 under, and the next closest was at 9 under. So I think he had a 5-shot lead at one time.
Yeah,
and then once he got through 12, like, unscathed, I'm like, okay, like, he's probably going to just win this by 8 strokes now. And then he laid up. It's so weird on a par 5 again. And I don't know if it was just he wasn't liking his driver as much, but he laid up, went 3-wood, and then his next shot was just terrible. And then later on in the round, he hit that terrible wedge shot.
Yeah,
which
went in the water.
But if you think about it, how many times does Rory McIlroy have to hit like a flippy, 70-yard shot?
Yeah, it's not very often.
Because he hits about 400 yards off the tee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
so you're hitting
7-iron, 225 yards.
100 yards really well.
Yeah, correct. So, but it's super entertaining. I unfortunately, so my wife wanted to get the kids home, and we're at my parents' house. Rory was waiting on the tee because the group in front of them was playing slow.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we have a window here. We need to go. Right as we're walking out, I hear the drive, and I'm like, oh shit. And you're like, hey, it's piped right down the middle. So I'm thinking, all right, he's good. He's going to go hit it to the center of the green, 2-putt, walk away, and he's going to be Masters champion. As soon as we pulled into the house, I felt a text message in my pocket. Like, my phone just went off, and I looked at my wife. I'm like, I missed something. And she's like, what do you mean? She's like, I thought you said he was going to win. I'm like, no, Dane texted me. Dane wasn't going to text me if he won. Dane was only going to text me if something happened. And I'm like, so I like checked my phone. I'm like, God damn it, he missed. He bogeyed. So I like sprinted inside, turned it on, and they were just starting.
So you caught the playoff hole.
Oh, I did catch the playoff hole.
I was driving home, but I turned it on, the radio. And yeah, it was just, he got it done. Like, I'll give him credit on the bonus hole. I'm just not a huge Rory fan.
When he missed the putt on 18, when he missed the putt to win it, and he ended up bogeying 18, like, I thought he was going to start crying right there. Because you could see it in his face. Everything was flooding into it. Like, all the stuff, like, I can't believe I just did this again. Like, I had another, like, 5-footer, and I just completely blew it again. And it was a terrible putt. Like, didn't even touch the hole.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was not a good one.
I'm happy that he won just because, well, first I had a little money on him, so that helped. But I'm happy that next year it's not always going to be now. Oh, is this his year? Like, is Rory finally going to win?
Shut up about Rory now.
Yeah, so. Now can we talk about like everyone that's participating now? Like, and let's get into it.
Yeah, I mean, the start of my Sunday looked really good because I had money on DeChambeau and Oberg were my 2 leaders, and I had money on Scheffler. So yeah, there was at one point where I thought like, oh my God, Oberg could literally just finish this out and take it. Then he crumbles.
Yeah.
Bryson crumbles, and I mean, Scotty finished strong. He just couldn't make a birdie putt.
Did you see that? So he ended up was it like a triple bogey or a quad on 18?
Who?
Oberg?
Yeah, it was bad.
He cost himself like $500,000.
Yeah, dude, I literally said that out loud. I'm like, this dude's just losing so much money right now in this hole.
Every
it's just eating him alive.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, it's crazy. To think like you played 3, almost 4 full rounds, right?
Yeah.
And you have one hole, and you fuck everything up on one hole. Like it's brutal, man. But that's what brings you back to golf.
Exactly. It's just the mental game.
So my daughter, it's Monday night, so my daughter had dance, right? So I normally take her to dance. Today was like 70, 75 here in Cleveland, randomly, right? Out of nowhere, sunny, 75. So drop my daughter off of dance. There just happens to be like a nice driving range, like what?
A stone's throw?
Yeah, like a 1 plaza down from there. So I went over there and just, I'm just so excited for golf to come because this is the most I've ever practiced before actually going out to a course before. Normally it's like the first time I'm going out, like I haven't touched a club in 8 months. Like, all right, let's see how this is going to go. And it's a disaster.
It's almost when it's the best.
I'm excited to go out and play. So
just step up and
what did we just watch here? Was this?
So this was the G League Championships.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why is everyone celebrating? And I thought, was that Mac McClung?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm like, is
the
he
Stockton team?
Okay. I didn't realize that he was, I'm like, I thought it was NBA at first.
No,
I'm like, okay.
Not quite NBA.
G League.
Gotcha.
Okay, sorry.
They try.
It's just a lot going on in the background.
Yeah, they're like, they need to finish this now because the real playoffs are about to happen.
For sure. So we're getting into the season of tacky 420 bag season. It's like my least favorite time of the year.
How many like leaves with bloodshot eyes are we going to see pop out?
Like I get it. Like it's just done. It's just overdone. And I get it's a marketing ploy, but I just think it's overdone.
I'm there with you. I want to see more creativity with it.
Yeah,
that's all I'm asking.
Correct.
It's not so niche anymore. So it's like just
it's not.
Make it classy.
I'm trying to think what else is new. Okay. So, I guess while we're here, I came across some information that apparently something went down at Signature 1 that I'm going to give a lot of kudos to the ACL for keeping this under wraps.
Yeah,
because it was like very quiet for a long time. So apparently Trevor Brooks is gone. Like he's no longer part of the ACL. He resigned officially. And apparently that was because he knew that he was going to be getting some sort of suspension or he was going to be kicked out of the league anyways. Apparently the story is, the legend has it, that
as lore would tell,
Trevor was chirping Gavin Cano apparently on the broadcast, right? From what I heard, I think it was a broadcast. Apparently Gavin did not like it and called him a bitch or something along those lines. And apparently Trevor followed him outside and they had to be separated. And like Cat had to intervene. Halbert had to intervene. And apparently at that time it kind of ended. What I heard is it went another step further and there was like death threats being sent, like via message and like instant, like, you know what I mean? So like you can't have that. So, I mean, it's really just, it's kind of been like the tales old time. Like every year, like something's gone on. Like he either breaks his leg or he's threatening to slap someone's dad or, you know what I mean? He's trying
Thanks for the views, man.
Yeah. I mean, listen, salute you.
Thanks
Trevor
for
Brooks.
the memories.
Yeah, seriously. So, I mean, listen, I think Trevor Brooks is super entertaining. And if he could keep his shit together, I think he could be really good for the game. I think he's a crowd favorite for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, and if you ever just sit there and talk to the guy, he's actually a very likable guy. Like, he's a very good dude. It just, I mean, just has a hot head, man. I get it, but you just gotta control it a little bit, man.
He's the one that I've always thought would be the best on the pros and like.
Super
Hole?
Yeah,
like
Super Hole
one. Yeah, I'm like, what did they? It's a really bad name. I couldn't remember.
Pros and Joes.
Yeah, it's Super Hole. That's what it is. Yeah,
it's super.
Yeah, what's
Big
so super
ol'
about
gaping
it?
hole.
Yep, it's just massive. You should see the size of this hole.
But yeah, it's sad to see him go just because he's been around for a while, but it does not sound like he is going to be back this time.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just fool me once, fool me twice kind of deal. So, yeah, I mean, it's not his first strike either.
No,
so
and that's what I'm saying. I think
it's time.
I was just hoping that, like, you know, as the years have gone by, like the level of maturity would have gone up. You know what I mean? Like, and the level of professionalism. But I mean, he's one of those guys that, like, there's been certain people in the league that have just never really been able to hold a consistent partner.
Yeah.
Right. Trevor Brooks is one of them. Berkeley Pear was another one, but he's not playing this year. I'm trying to think who else is Dalton McClellan's another one who can never just seem to hang on to a partner for a whole season. So, sad to see him go, you know, but obviously it's not, you can't have that stuff in the league. So, but again, it was very quiet and I didn't start getting questions and really start looking into it. Someone reached out and be like, "Hey, did you hear about what happened with Trevor and Gavin?" I'm like, "No." And then I start getting posts from pros asking like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, why is Trevor's pro partner asking like if he has to look for a new partner?" So I'm like, "Well,
that sucks."
Yeah, so it's kind of a crappy way to go down, but
yeah,
that's kind of what's new in the league. And then obviously we did 2 interviews this week.
We did.
One of the interviews was with Trey Ryder, who we have on at least once a season. And it's always kind of like a State of the Union.
Yeah,
right?
He just likes to spill a little tea and
let me tell you what, like you're gonna want to tune in.
Oh, for sure.
Because he dropped some like some new information going into next year, which is I think it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I think most people are gonna find it. I don't think it's gonna be super polarizing and most people are gonna be against it, but it's a big change coming up.
Yeah.
Like very big change. So he announced, I'm thinking 2 things, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2.
I know the one that I'm thinking of. What's the other one? Do you remember?
So it's that other thing.
Oh, okay, the other thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for being.
Yes. But I mean, besides the cornhole stuff, he also gives some insider info on some Disney tips that like you're gonna want to hear too,
for sure.
All right, he spills some great tea on that.
We did a draft with Mr. Trey.
That we did.
It's Disney villains.
Fantastic.
And it was it's about as good as you're gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very nice draft. Very excited for the teams. My wife thinks I'm gonna run away with it though, so I'm just letting you know. I was showing her the results today. So
yeah, I don't know. I like mine. I like mine in both of them.
I thought you might have drafted one of them too soon. Lotso.
Dude, no, man. I think he's the best. Like,
I'm saying I think you could have gotten him probably your last pick.
Don't sleep on him, man. Do not sleep on him.
Like I think I'll take Sid in the 4th round. Might have been the steal though.
That's true.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, so again, we need people to vote on these. So I'm going to be posting the results of the draft.
Telling everyone who we drafted, Sean. Jeez, no, it's all right. You'll see a graphic anyways, folks.
Okay, so let's go over. We watched the teams event.
We did.
All right. So the latest broadcast was the Kentucky Colonel going against the Florida Freeze. Now last year that we kind of joked it was like the Crusty Colonels.
I mean, last 2 seasons they were the Crusty Colonels.
Yeah, it's just they were by far the oldest team in the ACL. It was basically the good old boys from Kentucky club.
Yep.
And but it was fun. You know what I mean? Like, and they were okay.
Yeah.
But this year they're like, we're scrapping it.
Yeah, we're gonna go complete full spectrum
traded
flip.
Everybody away pretty much and just got a bunch of draft picks and just took every good youth player, it seemed like.
Yeah. It worked.
The highlight there was definitely a highlight of the night.
Yes.
The highlight of the night was definitely the match between Cash Chamness and Alex Rawls.
For sure.
I have been kind of against this round limited stuff, but when the matches are as entertaining as this broadcast was for some of them, it is it's good. It can be very captivating. Now, the match between Cash Chamness and Alex Rawls, you can't help but feel bad a little bit for Alex because in that situation, he was literally his only cheerleader.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lose-lose no matter what.
Because if you beat Cash, no one's happy you won.
Yep. They're going to be like, you jerk.
Yeah, so you beat a 9-year-old. Sweet. But at the same time, he didn't play it easy. And Cash Chamness is really good. Like, super impressive how well he played, like, on a broadcast like that.
Yes. He was he was able to manipulate bags that no one else could.
And
did it end in the 3rd or 4th overtime?
I think it was the 3rd. I mean, it
think
was
the third
pretty crazy,
overtime.
man. It was a cool moment there.
It's just like the Masters.
And I'm a sucker for seeing like, Rich in the background, just like super proud. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even imagine like what he's feeling, like watching his son like out there just dominate
on a broadcast.
And he was trained well, held up the little BG bag afterwards, like
little,
very good.
Little airtime for it.
So super impressed. The match was phenomenal. The other matches were okay. You had Matt Guy going against Fisher Hamilton. Fisher just didn't have his best stuff.
Yeah.
I think you would call it a little bit of an upset when Rule and Finley beat Kingsbury and Bubenheim.
Oh, for sure.
Like if you're looking at that on paper, Rule and Finley are really good players, but again, if you're looking at it on paper, you're probably going to give the edge.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
Kingsbury
is a prolific doubles player. So, I mean, yeah, you think they would take it on paper, but
and then the Young Guns pulled it off for the Colonels. It was Ethan Farias and DeBrasio. They beat, it was Sorrells and Allen Rolls. Another
good doubles
another
team.
good it was another bat. So that was the tandems match.
Yeah,
and it went back and forth. Crew Cup was okay. And again, it went down to the wire. But yeah, it was an entertaining broadcast. Like I didn't find myself like wanting to like skip ahead or anything. Like it held my interest. So it's moving in the right direction.
Except for the mid game timeouts.
I
wanted to skip through those.
We go over that a lot with Trey though, and he does a very in depth of like why they have to time it out like this. But all in all, like I think it's moving in the right direction. Like this was a much better product than what they've consistently put out, and I do think the format helps with that a lot more.
For sure,
it does make it a little bit more entertaining and stuff. So, and again, like if you have like a marquee matchup and you save it for the end. Like everyone's kind of like hanging around to see that
for sure.
And this one, like, and you have a Matt Guy who wants to win. You know what I mean? Like anytime he goes out there. So it was very entertaining. I was very impressed.
Good notes, man. Yeah, but I mean, I like the direction of teams. It just the need to continue to like where are all the results and stuff. Like I want to see those graphics like pop out. Let's keep everyone up to date on this stuff as we go throughout the season.
Very true. Very, very true. Okay. So we got a slew of dramatic readings.
A slew?
A slew.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, a slew of them.
In a world where bean bags have brought men to their knees, social media serves as sanctuary for keyboard warriors. Time for the dramatic readings.
This is kind of a two-parter.
Ooh.
This is Chris Roybal. Being a pro has advantages and disadvantages. For example, I'm sure I'd be labeled as an ass or a douche if I said I hated or didn't want any lower players in a blind draw or switch bracket I was playing in, right? So why is it okay for people to dislike and hate when I or a pro showed up to a blind draw, switch, or singles tournament? I've had people upset simply because I either sign up late or sign up early, then there's no in between, and me signing up shouldn't dictate whether you come and play or not. This has been going on an experience for myself, and I'd hope not for others, because I'd be lying if I said it wasn't annoying to some extent. I understand going to have fun and let off some steam from a workday in general, but I also like to go and have fun and just relax. It's not always about winning. That's just a bonus that comes with the play. At the end of the day, I'm all for growing the game and helping others get better. Anyways, this has been on my mind lately and needed to rant at least a little bit. All right, so initial thoughts.
Okay, so, I mean, he has a point. I do hate when people are discouraged from going to like something like a blind draw just because a pro is going to be there. Because we have literally been doing that our entire existence in cornhole.
And again, if you're not a professional player, if your aim is you're not going to go unless you have a good chance at winning money, you got to reevaluate your life.
Yeah, we always say that $10 to get into the blind draw shouldn't like impact the rest of your week. All right.
Yeah.
Like, you should be willing to lose that. It's there to have fun, see if get a luck of the draw, sweet. If not, then oh well.
Yeah.
Like crush some beers, and sometimes you'll find lightning in a bottle. You just never know.
So there was a response to his post. It was a comment, and I thought it was very elegantly put. So I wanted to read the response.
Okay, here we go.
Athena Degato. I really appreciate you sharing this, and I feel this one deep. Being a pro absolutely has its ups and downs. You show up to play just like everyone else to have fun, to relax, and to be part of the community. But somehow, that can come with pressure or reactions that most people don't have to deal with. It's frustrating, and you're not wrong to feel that way. What's interesting is, as a tournament director, I often get to be a little bit of a fly on the wall, watching how people react, talk, and carry themselves when a pro walks into a room. And let me tell you, the energy shifts. Sometimes it's admiration, sometimes it's nerves, and sometimes it's unfortunately negative. But what I've seen consistently is this: your presence matters, and so does your intention, and you've always led with respect, heart, and genuine love for the game. I think we all need to find that middle ground. A reminder that at the end of the day, it's a Tuesday night, we're here with friends, good food, cold drinks, and a place to release the daily pressure of life. It is the connection, laughter, the chance to throw bags and talk about life. That means so much more than who wins the bracket. That's the part that builds community and keeps people coming back. So please keep showing up. Oh, what is going on? Sorry. So please keep showing up. Keep being you. Keep helping grow this game through example, presence, and heart. You're making more of an impact than you realize.
XOXO.
Yeah, so obviously Athena is like phenomenally well spoken.
Yes.
It's really well written, and I think that's an important sentiment that can be spread across to all the pros. Like, people notice when you're in the building, whether or not they come up and talk to you. Your presence does matter. It does, whether you want to believe it or not. It does bring more people there. People do want to say that they're like at the event with the pro players. You know what I mean? Like, more of us feel that way than the outliers that are bitches and they're too afraid to play.
Exactly. And then guess what? They're going to show up anyway.
Exactly. Because guess what? They have nothing better in their life. So they're going to show up. So I would just say, just ignore it and just keep showing up. Now, if they're doing a Switch tournament where like they're capping an SPR or something like that, okay, like there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, you're allowed to be upset about it, but like they're allowed to do that too. They're allowed.
They are, yeah. I mean, we're getting to the point now where it's like there needs to be some stuff for the little guys too.
Yeah.
There's enough for everyone to eat. They just like, I don't know, just read the rules and don't complain either way.
Again, just be a solid ambassador for the game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just be a good human being, and just by showing up and just being a good dude, like you're going to do more good than you ever realize. And I thought Athena did a really nice job of like writing that out.
I mean, we're like on the opposite side of the coin, because when we go to the open like blind draw at the regional, everyone's like, "Oh shit, God damn it," because we suck. Like, they don't want to play with us, so we understand the hate, Chris. We get it.
Mel Kiper is so full. I just do not want the Browns to select Travis Hunter.
I'd be okay with
number 2. Would you really?
I would. He's a talented athlete, man. Just put the ball in his hands, put him on defense, see what happens.
Yeah, because the Browns have had so much success putting the ball in.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. Anyways, all right, next.
You got it ready?
Yep. It's Addicted to Cornhole. Nicole Macri. Ordered bags for my husband from WTF Cornhole Bags, as pictured with green stitching. Purchases hundreds of bags over the years from not this company. This is only the second set from WTF. Asked about the bag switching color as it came pink and not pictured in green what I ordered. So I sent an email to see if there was a mix-up or why I didn't receive what I ordered, as there's nowhere also to put in stitch color. What kind of response is this? Have us pay for shipping and they don't guarantee their product looks the way they're ordering? Now, there was a response. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Let's see.
I'm just trying to make it dramatic for people as we wait patiently for the response.
I wonder if they took it down. I just don't think I can. Sorry, I thought I had the actual image saved for one of the responses, but so what are your thoughts about this? Like, you see a color, you see the bag, and we know WTF is famous for their stitch, right? Yeah. They have like always a cool color. In the picture on the website, it does show the same color bag, but it has a green stitch across it.
Yeah, I mean, I would want the green stitch.
They get it, you get them sent to you, and it's a pink stitch.
Yeah.
they contact them and they're like, hey, yo, like we wanted the green, not the pink. So like, can we rectify this? And you have to know Taylor to kind of just know his like his humor. There's one part of the way he responds, and it's like, it's the way he words it. It's like something like, honestly, I've never had this request. Like this has never been an issue before. So I guess just like send the bags back and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
This lady's complaining that like she had to pay for the shipping to go back. And
yeah,
you gotta remember, like
it's small business.
It is a small bit. It's small business, man.
That stuff
like
comes out of their bottom line. Like
and,
he's going to make it right. And like maybe he'll throw in a little more swag if he just.
Here's what it comes down to. Does it really matter the pink versus the green that much that you need to go on Addicted to Cornhole, the largest cornhole platform, and try to bash somebody? I like WTF. There's no secret. I'm going to stick up for him a little bit here. I understand what she's saying, right? I just think that there's probably a way of like, are you really going to bitch about $10? Because then he's probably going to just send you 2 sets of bags back anyways.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
I mean, like,
doesn't want the other set back.
Correct. And again, like you can't judge anyone off of like an email. Some like there's always tone can be misread, whole bunch of stuff. I think that obviously the situations can be rectified.
Yeah,
but I get it. WTF is just so weird because like they don't have an option for like stitch color. Well, I get it. Like maybe they ran out of a color. Like sometimes like
exactly.
What do you want? Like
I mean, they
the
just
stitch color really ultimately shouldn't matter that much.
No, it's about the product you're getting, which is a damn good bag,
and like,
guaranteed.
And real men like wear and rock pink. They're okay with it. I mean, like 100%. It's okay. So I thought the pink kind of looks.
But I mean, on the other side, I get where she's come from. I see green. I want a green one. Like
if it was like a green bag and then you get a pink bag, completely get it. But this is a subtle stitch across the fucking bag. Like,
I mean, to me, like I would end up just being like, whatever. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Like.
Yeah.
But
grab a marker.
It won't look the same, Sean.
I guess.
Come on.
It's just I don't know. I think it's not a big deal at all. Like this was something that should not have been like publicly announced.
Yeah, you don't have to
and complain. Yeah, don't go whining and crying on Facebook. But what do I know? All right. Anyways,
what do I know?
Nothing.
Got any more?
Got one more.
Ooh,
one more.
Okay.
Our old friend. Trey Hunt. The ACL needs to bring back open standings next season. It's super simple. Keep state tournament points how they are and have interstate tournaments worth double or regular state tournament. And let that be all the events that dictate open standings. Local, regional, state, and interstate. Maybe give a 25 or 50 point bonus for every repeat open division win at interstate tournaments. Maybe do a top 64 open standing singles tournament at Worlds with free entry and cash payout. Ball is in your court, ACL. I think this was probably the biggest complaint that I had from people is when they got rid of like the open standing point, because people like, if you know you're not going to be pro, but you just want to be good in your area, there are plenty of people that I know in this game that they just wanted to see just some recognition. They want to see their name on a list with a number next to it. And it just stands for some sort of like work that they've put into the game. Whether or not they've been super successful winning, it's about the grind to them.
Yes.
And like they appreciate that stuff. That's why I thought that the program that they had rewarding players for like participation, doing all this stuff, I think it's a good idea. But you got to, in order to get people to really buy into that system, you also got to give them like the points. Yes. Just have a point system for people. That's all they really want to know. Bring back conferences again. People want that top 100 conference jersey. They want it.
Yes.
Bring back Conference Cup. Like that was the best event at Worlds by far every fucking year.
And it was fun too.
Yeah.
Like,
and do it like teams.
Yes.
Do 2 singles. You got a tandem doubles. You got a doubles. You got Crew Cup. That's your crew. They go. Roll with it.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun. I mean, it definitely puts more emphasis on the regionality.
If you want to do crazy, you can do do a teams version, right? But do for each conference, do each division.
Yeah.
So you have an advanced team, you have an intermediate team for each division and each conference, and they all go on head to head to see who stands at the end.
I mean, maybe that's like the plans for the grassroots building or something.
I hope so. I mean, they need to do something like that. Just reward them. I mean, the meaningless points they mean something to a lot of people.
Yes.
And they want to see they just want that fucking jersey. Like they're willing to travel to hell and high water to get their open points.
I want it.
Yeah, but again, it's fine. I completely agree. I think it's something that Trey will allude to a little bit, that they are changing up a lot of stuff going forward, which is, it was good to see. So again, check that out.
For sure.
All right. So you want to cue the rap
I think it's time to cue it up here.
Cue it.
Well, let me get over to it.
Cue it. Oh my God.
Oh, it's right here. Do you want to touch it?
Yeah,
you touch it.
Yeah.
Good. You're a little too light on some of them. You gotta,
nice.
Yeah, you gotta
nice.
actually.
All right, so reach us at Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube at Big Ass Cornhole,
and Facebook at Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. Thanks again to Draggin Bags. You're just the best. They make great bags, so head over to dragginbags.com and hey.
And we're not just saying that, folks. Again, we went to that tournament in Amarillo. We threw 3 different sets of bags, and we actually did very well in all the tournament.
And
we
guess
never
what?
played.
Their stitching's guaranteed to match the color.
Correct. The carpets are going to match the drapes.
It'll match the drapes. So hey, head
consider
over to
that,
Draggin
Taylor.
Bags. Head over to dragginbags.com. Drop code BIGASP12 at checkout. It'll save you money.
Well, hey, if you're looking to support the show, like picture me and Dane are just sitting on the street and we're pushing like a tumbleweed back and forth.
Yes.
If you want to support the show and help us to keep doing this week to week, you can head on over to patreon.com/bigasscornhole. And for the price of a beer a month, you can keep us doing what you're doing. You get bonus content. You get access to all the video versions of our episodes. We have exclusive interviews that we have lined up. This is getting in the thick of the season. So this is like, if you're looking for like insider content, this is the place to be, fun. Especially as soon as that season ends, new partnerships are going. You're going to want to be on a Patreon because that's where I drop everything.
But I'm thinking maybe we try to get Trevor Brooks on for like a quick
I'm going to reach out for for sure.
I think that would be really fun.
Without a doubt. I've been wanting to get him on for a very long time.
Yeah.
He was like one of our him and Berkeley pair were the only two that always rocked their hard drag push
for
shirts.
sure. Yeah.
To me, that's always near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
So like, I'll always be like a Trevor Brooks fan, but
forever.
Just can't threaten to kill people. But, just say love you. Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right. So I hope you guys enjoy the interview with Caitlyn. She's very interesting. I did not realize she's only
she's
20 years old, like super young, but she is going to be a handful.
She's
the women's
a good
division.
thrower.
Yes, correct. And she, we talked about the broadcast. We talked a little bit about the broadcast timeout and how she wasn't a fan of it. But yeah, and then we did a draft with greatest athletes.
Yes.
So it went over very well.
Another fun one.
Hope you guys enjoy it. And then our plan is, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, we're going to drop the Trey Ryder interview on Thursday. But if you're on Patreon, you're going to get that early.
Yeah.
Like possibly before you even listen to this one, because there is some information. We're going to make Facebook posts announcing and everything. But if you want to find out about it early, join Patreon.
Join it.
Do it.
All right. What are you doing?
All right. So hope you guys enjoy the interview. Have an awesome week. We'll be back next week with more audio gold. But until then, we hope you throw it straight. And it's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later. All right. Welcome back to the Big Ass Cornhole Podcast. We are now joined by ACL Pro, Miss Caitlyn Allshouse. What's going on?
Hello.
Welcome.
What kind of cats do you have?
Yeah,
we kept seeing them humming around, so I'm just curious.
I have 2 Siamese cats.
Okay, so they are Siamese. All right.
So we had a cat growing up.
We did. Yes.
He was Siamese. And
he was in an orange tabby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was mischievous as all get up.
Yeah, they're loud.
Here's one of them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right in the cat. It's all right. We're doing it. So did you just travel this weekend for a tournament?
Yes, I just flew back in from Iowa this morning.
What was in Iowa?
It was Triple Crown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How'd it go?
It went good. I won Tier 1 mixed doubles, and then I got 4th in open doubles Tier 2.
Sweet.
Nice.
So who'd you play mixed doubles with?
Zach Aiken.
Oh, that's a good partner.
Yeah.
He's pretty decent.
Draw.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, so just tell us a little bit. I know nothing about you. I know we met you at the tournament down in Amarillo, right? Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where are you from? Like, what do you like? All that fun stuff.
So I am from San Antonio, but I currently live in College Station. So it's like 3 hours away from each other.
Okay. San Antonio, that seems like a really cool place to like grow up.
It's huge.
Is it huge? Okay, I've never been there. It's like, well, I should take that back. I've been there for like a day, when I was in school. I like literally just went in, just saw it, and then left.
And then booked it.
Yeah. So, what did you you love it there?
I mean, it was nice.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. That didn't sound. That was not like a for sure.
My current city more.
Oh, do you? Okay. What do you
She
like about your
upgraded.
current city more?
I just like that it's just smaller and there's not really like too many things happening.
Okay. So you like the slower pace kind of thing?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So tell me, how did you get in? How did you find yourself ending up being a cornhole pro?
Well, I mean, it all kind of started with family just playing. My brother was the first one to play, but he actually doesn't play animore.
Okay.
Um,
Is that because
and
you
I
started beating
just-
him?
huh?
Is that because you started beating him?
Maybe.
All right. All right. Sorry, let's be honest.
I mean, it was just like everyone in my family played, and then we found a league near us. Oh my gosh.
The cats are just wanting
He
more.
is
It's all right.
so silly. And then we just played more and more and more and just traveled. And then here we are today.
So how long have you been playing like competitively?
Probably competitively like 2.5, 3 years.
Okay.
But like in total, I'd say 4 years.
Okay. Now,
Nice.
how long ago was it that you realized like, oh, I'm pretty good at this?
Well, maybe like 3 years ago.
Okay. Who was it, like somebody that you beat, or like you were in a match with somebody that you beat and you're like, all right, I can kind of do this now?
I mean, I don't remember like a specific tournament, but maybe like the first time that I ever won a like ACL singles.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had that feeling, so I could only imagine. You know?
What's that like? Yeah, exactly. Shit. So how did you decide to go pro? Like, why was that like was last year, was that a goal to try to make it as a pro this year?
Yes. So that was honestly my goal since I like maybe like since I started traveling.
Okay.
Just because I would only play like close to me. Probably the furthest I would travel was like 3 to 4 hours. And now here I am traveling all the way to the other side of the world.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So why weren't you traveling further? Was it just cost or any just expense or?
That and because of work. But I've kind of flip-flopped my job around, but now I work nights.
Okay.
And so I'm able to travel from Thursday through like Sunday-ish.
Okay. That does help.
Yeah, that definitely
The
frees
cornhole's
up
good.
some time.
Well, especially being like in the women's division, you guys typically play like that first day. So you guys
Yes,
you guys have
Friday morning.
people don't realize like you guys always have to be there kind of like longer than anyone. And then if you make a broadcast, like it makes for a very long week that you guys have been there already.
Oh yeah, it is a long, long time.
All right, so let's talk about it, right? So you go to your first signature event, right? Because we've been to opens before, and it's not a national, it's not a signature event, right? It's like they just have like this different feel. Everyone's there. Like it opens, you'll still people kind of like joking around a little bit. In signatures, you don't see that. It's like it's business time, right? What was your experience going in the first signature event? Obviously, I mean, it went pretty well. I mean, you made a broadcast, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was very, very nervous just because I had never played at that like pro level before. Like it was only just like opens, and that was really my like hardest like time.
Yeah.
But going into the pro level, I mean, you just really have to stay locked like the whole time. There's really no room to like not play my best. My cat just jumped off the counter. I knew he was gonna do that. But you just have to stay focused, and you just have to just stay like in it, especially with it being only 12 like rounds. That's very hard because if you don't have like a good start, you really just have to find it from there. And it's hard to come back when you only have a few more like frames left.
Yeah, I think it just puts such a
Different
huge
game.
emphasis on starting well.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're,
And I mean, that's kind of a tough one to have for like the first pro event.
yeah,
But I mean, you have to be good at it all.
I think sometimes obviously it depends on who you're playing, right? Like if you're going against Matt Guy who's just red hot and he's just going to go 12 rounds without missing a bag, there's just nothing you're going to do.
Yeah.
But you see sometimes these veteran guys, they'll go down like the first two, like maybe they'll be down 4 after the first 2 rounds, but they don't panic. You know what I mean? Like they're just trying to find it, but they don't force something
Mm-hmm.
because when you force something too early, then you really put yourself out of it. So sometimes like staying patient can help, but sometimes you don't have the luxury of being patient too long.
Just got to really believe in your game and round limited
for
if
sure.
you're gonna, go down and try to battle back.
All right, so talk. What was your first broadcast experience like?
So thankfully, I was able to play teams first before I had to go play alone for women's singles. That one, I feel like I was for sure nervous, but I feel like I played better than I thought I was going to. And it was for sure easier to have someone that was like right there to just kind of like chat with.
For sure.
But yeah.
Now your match against Tennyson, you go down early, right? And then you kind of rally back. Like you kind of you feel the momentum of the match at some point switch, and everyone's like, and then all of a sudden everyone watching the match is like, all right, it's a match, right? And then there's like this fucking timeout for why we don't know why, because like it's live and it's on ESPN Plus and there's no fight. So then it cuts, and then when you're watching it live, it's terrible because when you all it does is go like, hey, we'll be back.
Yeah,
we'll return soon.
we'll be
no
right
fucking
back.
ads are running.
Yeah.
And I get that it's going to run later, but like, it's killer. Now, historically speaking, whoever was on the momentum prior to the timeout just loses all momentum after the timeout. I don't know what it is. It's like a curse of some sort. So I know you made a comment on our post that you weren't a big fan of the timeout. So did you feel like it kind of messed your momentum up a little bit?
Absolutely. I mean, I was throwing them in. And
are you guys allowed to practice during like that timeout? Like, can you go and throw 4 bags during the timeout?
Nobody throws, but I don't know if it's against the rules if you can throw.
I mean, because I would be that guy being like, I'm not going to stop throwing. Like
I just want to keep chucking bags, like stay warm the whole time. Yeah,
but I'm just not athletic enough to just step up and do anything. For it takes me 45 minutes to warm up now. Shit. All right, so women's division. Obviously, like Bubenheim's been running it forever. Who do you think? Like we've been asking, who do we think is like the next one? Right? We've put your name in consideration going into this year. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a name to watch out for. Who like being as like a competitor in the division? Who do you think is like the number 2 and the number 3? Like who are the next 2 down?
I would say definitely somewhere between like Sam, Sarah, and Elizabeth.
Okay.
I mean, like everyone's so good. It really is just like who's playing the best like that day. But like seeding is also like everything. Like seeding is for sure important.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah,
correct. Now, is seedings for women's, is it based off of your guys' pro standings?
It's based off of the like how you did in women's at the opens.
Okay.
So not like pro singles, but like just women's.
Okay. I gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough division going forward. Like every single year, because at once upon a time there was a lot of just like bag runners in the division, but now like there's so many of you guys that can all do like manipulate the bags so much, and it's more of a like more dirty style player games. It's like a good mixed match of players in the women's division. It's been fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like the same with juniors too. I mean, now like women's and juniors being like, I feel like they really do have like a focal point in the game now. Like with those divisions like growing even more, like it's going to be fun to watch moving forward.
Do you have any like pre-tournament like routines? What's like your like before you go to tournament? Like what's the routine you do? Like you wake up and then like what happens after?
I mean, the only real like same thing that I do is stretch my shoulders out with a resistance band.
Okay.
I mean, that's like really the only same thing, but I just kind of just like go about my day.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you're done with your day and you know that you can, take a load off, what's like the first thing you do after you're done playing?
Probably put my slides on.
All right. Swap shoes. I like that.
Because I can't wear slides when I play.
Why can't you? Is it just you've tried and you can't?
Well, that's probably my favorite like shoe choice, but it's in the pro rules that you can't wear slides during a pro event.
Really? Wow,
Also,
I took that out.
They must have put that in.
Interesting.
Just this year.
Interesting. Yeah. 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 That's
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. What
Slides are not professional.
I mean,
They're not. I mean,
that.
but the sport is questionably professional at the same time. So that's why I just lean into it.
Correct.
Just have some fun with it.
You had talked before about you made like your broadcast debut on Teams. I know you're a rookie, but like what was your first experience like with Teams? Like, do you like it? Does everyone seem to buy into it? Do you feel like it's kind of like a waste of time, or what are your thoughts on it?
I honestly love Teams. I feel like I'm on the best team, but that's just my opinion. Everyone is so nice. Everyone is so just like positive, supportive, like everything. Like everyone is so nice. I love it.
And you're on the coasters?
Yes.
Okay. And you're an outsider.
Yes.
You and Mike, it's like you and Mike
Everyone
Hoffman.
is from North Carolina.
Yeah, it's like you, Mike Hoffman,
three of us.
and Schrader. I think are like the only ones that aren't like from North Carolina on that team. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad they still like you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're so nice.
For sure. All right, you so we're starting like this new segment idea. All right, so people who are listening on Facebook and on Instagram, we're gonna post like a graphic of this afterwards, and we need your help. All right, so you're gonna decide like who the winner of this little event is. All right, so we're gonna be doing a draft. All right, where we're gonna be picking a top 5 of a random topic. Now we're not, so no one has an advantage over anyone else.
Yeah.
I did let everyone know at the same time what the topics were going to be. So everyone did have time to go home and do some research.
Yes.
So it's not as exactly, we've done a lot of these before, but it's always been like on the spot, like no one knows. So like we're doing a little bit of research for this one. So we're going to dig deep and we're going to post up the results of the draft. And then we need you guys to vote on who's going to win this. All right. And we're going to keep tallies on, whether the guest is winning or Dane or I. And then that's going to determine like the draft order for like the next week and stuff. So it should be fun. We're going to try it out, see how it goes. But this week's, so we're kicking it off. This is the inaugural.
This is the launch. This whole series. I mean, we'll see how long it lasts.
Is greatest like greatest athletes.
Yeah. So we're going to draft the greatest athletes of all time in the history of humanity and the world and the universe.
Now,
all right.
Caitlyn, are you a sports fan in general?
I am, but I have not been on the planet for very long.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You are young. All right. That's fair.
So that's why she said throw on her slides rather than grab a beer.
I don't think there's anyone on my list that she wouldn't have heard of though. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I made up my list of people, I guarantee you. So what sports are you a fan of?
Softball.
Okay.
Football. Kind of just like all of them.
Like you're from San Antonio, so were you like a Spurs fan growing up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you were probably a little young for like all their success. Like they were probably really good when you were really, really little. But then,
It's true. Yeah, you've been going through some hardships.
You guys got Wemby now.
Last couple of years, yeah. And if they let him play a full season, we'll see.
That's true. Okay, so just because we're nice, we're gonna let you decide where you want to draft in the order. All right, so it's gonna be like a snake draft, right? So you can either pick first, second, or third, right? And so you get to decide where do you want to pick, what spot?
Oh gosh, I guess first.
Okay, and then
ooh,
all right,
Rochambeau for it.
All right.
Can you call us out for it? Can we do
Are we
3,
doing
2, 1,
just
shoot?
best of one?
Go on, shoot.
Yeah.
Like you got to call us out for us.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, ready.
Oh my god. All right. I hate playing this game with you because we do this every freaking time. We're not even twins.
Like 25 minutes.
Fuck, I know, dude. It drives me nuts every time we play this. All right. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Shoot. Let's go.
All right, you want second
taking
or third?
2.
All right.
Taking number 2.
All right, so the draft order is going to be Caitlyn, then Dane, and then myself.
Buddy. All right, let's I'm just trying to make up a quick little ditty here.
Sweet.
How many picks we going?
5.
We're going 5.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So Caitlyn, kick us off. Who is your first drafted play? Like, who's the best athlete? You get the number 1 pick here.
Now I'm kind of wishing I would have done some research.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm gonna go with Kobe Bryant.
That's very good.
Kobe.
Solid.
I like it. All right. So that leaves it up to me. The number 2 pick. Let me check my old research here.
Oh,
But I feel
Pull
like I
up the
have
notes. I came prepared.
I think I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the better basketball player. Give me Michael Jordan.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's a solid pick.
All right. So I get back to back here.
You do. Go ahead and mess it up.
Okay. I'm going to go with Tiger Woods.
Dude, I knew you were going to take him.
And let's go with. It's going to be. I'm going to go with LeBron James.
Yeah. You would.
I know it's a tough one because like technically we're drafting this. Like I'm trying to decide like is this who I want or am I trying to manipulate my picks based on who I think people are going to vote for? You know what I mean? Like that's, I'm like, oh man. All right, so Dane, you're up next.
I mean, for the record, I just want to point out this is greatest athletes. All right. So
Yeah, I have 2 really good athletes so far.
I know you do.
Like
I know you do.
I would argue better than MJ. if we're talking
I'm going to
athletes.
throw up another dominant performer
Okay.
of a sport to the point where records will never be touched by
If
this
he has
man.
to talk this much about it, like I feel like it doesn't really like it's not a strong pick. But it's
I'm going to
all
go with Wayne Gretzky.
right. Oh yeah, it's a great. Yeah, it's solid.
And you
I don't even know who that is.
Okay, he's widely considered the greatest
hockey player of all time.
All right.
Nice.
So Caitlyn, you get back-to-back picks.
All right. My first one is Usain Bolt.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice.
Very good. He made my list as well.
And then my second one, I'll do Serena Williams.
That's a really good one too.
Yep. Talk about dominance.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to stay on the dominance train and give me Michael Phelps.
That's what's next on my list.
I was thinking him. It was either him or Serena.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
it's got to be on the list.
I'm very impressed so far because like
We're
most
doing
of my
pretty
names,
well.
my names
Yeah,
are
I
like
mean,
checked
I
off.
think
the
we're
all right, so I'm going to follow my list then. All right, so my next one's gonna be Bo Jackson,
damn it. That was next on my list. God damn you.
and I am going to go with Muhammad Ali.
No, you took mine.
Oh yeah, it's a shame that he lasted that long. Honestly,
It
But,
is.
I mean,
but
like
we're also talking
it's
like,
different times.
Yeah.
Different times.
Different times.
All right, Dan.
Ooh,
this list is getting
dude,
tough.
I know,
I thought I had 15 down, but I'm
This
like,
is
oh
tough
shit, man,
now. Oof.
that's why I only had 12 written down. Like
That'll do it.
Yeah, like this list is getting really tiny for me.
Stand by for 2 seconds. Let me see this real quick.
So, Caitlyn, did you play other sports growing up?
I did.
Did you play softball?
Mm-hmm.
What position did you play?
I honestly played everywhere.
Okay. Do you still play now?
Mm-mm.
You gave it up.
Yep.
You
My
don't-
foot
Okay.
did not survive.
Okay. Like, do you have any itch like to go play like a beer league, softball league kind of thing? Like,
I think I think about it sometimes, but
do you like teams
I
are always
haven't
looking for good
looked.
female like softball players for like co-ed? You know what I mean,
Mhm.
like for sure. Oh, that's a good
all
one,
the
dude.
time.
And then, all right, I landed on one. I know I botched his spelling of his name, but I'm going to do Roger Federer. I can't really see
I wish people could
it's
see the
really
screen
dark
right
right now.
Roger.
Can't really see what I'm typing, but
It's all good.
yeah, so I went Federer.
Okay. All right, Caitlyn. Back so back to back.
Yeah, you got
picks.
back
Last
to
two
back.
picks.
You're closing it out for your team right here.
Awesome. I will start
Awesome.
with Simone Biles.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness, what a good one. That was gonna be my last pick. Fuck.
And then Oh gosh, I just blanked. Oh shoot, wait, what's that person's name?
It's not Simone Biles.
Babe Ruth.
That's a good one. God damn it.
I had completely just blanked.
Well done.
Baby Ruthie.
Well done.
I like that. All right. I think I'm going to round it off with another great. And give me Lionel Messi.
God damn it, Dane. Fuck. That was literally. All right. I got to think now. Let's see what sport do I want to go with.
Ooh, what are you going to choose, Sean?
Oh, man. This is
I mean, you
tough.
could just go Ronaldo and like just leave
No.
that one up for debate.
I think who else?
You can go like real old school. Be like Jim Thorpe. 'Cause
I don't
he
wanna
was
do
just
that.
like
Like,
you
I
know,
wanted like guys that like I've watched play. You know,
Yeah.
like let's go with. Man, I'm trying to think of like if there's like a football guy that I, give me.
we don't have we have only like two.
Yeah,
baseball
I'm gonna go.
players on here.
I'm gonna go Tom Brady.
Okay.
I hate
Yeah,
to do it, like, because like I go back and forth. Like when we're talking about like athletes, am I thinking of like freak athletes, like like athleticism?
I think you.
or am I just talking about who is like the best in their sports?
You
Like
have
I
to
have a little bit of
attribute
mix of both.
success. Yeah, but you have to attribute success with
Right.
what people attribute as like greatness
So
when it comes to athletes. So all of these people are well decorated.
for sure,
Down
I
the
listen.
line that
I
we
am very,
named, so.
very impressed with all of us.
This
Like,
this was a
very
great
good
list.
All right, this is an excellent start.
It's
So
gonna be
all right,
very competitive.
Dane, you want to recap the teams?
All right, yeah. So Miss Allshouse had Kobe, Usain Bolt, Serena Williams, Simone Biles, Babe Ruth.
I like that team a lot.
Yours truly had Michael Jordan, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Phelps, Roger Federer, Lionel Messi. Sean closed this out with Tiger Woods, LeBron James, Bo Jackson, Muhammad Ali, Tom Brady.
Seriously,
I mean, Sean's definitely not going to win. I think it's us two up for it here. I mean, you underestimate the Usain Bolt pick. I'm telling you, he's a crowd favorite, especially among the cornhole community. They really, they feel
huge track
familiar
and
with Usain.
field
Yeah,
fans.
exactly. We
Obviously.
all run track in the cornhole community, so
Clearly.
we love Usain Bolt.
Clearly. But she's, I think she has second place team. You're clearly third place. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
All right, yeah. There's enough LeBron haters out there that I think
honestly, that's
I
what
think
kinda
I'm
worried
good.
about that.
Yeah.
were you, be honest, were you considering LeBron instead of MJ there?
No,
You weren't.
I was
ever.
not. I wasn't even considering Tiger Woods coming back either.
Really?
We're talking greatest athletes of all time.
Yeah, so Wayne Gretzky was so MJ and Wayne Gretzky were 1 and 2?
Decorations.
Okay.
All right,
get it.
that's what I'm going.
I mean, last
with.
time I checked, Wayne Gretzky he doesn't hold the record anymore, though.
Not for goals scored, but for total points,
Just saying.
untouchable.
Just saying. All right, so
You just get to listen to our arguments, you know,
Caitlyn,
on the side, no problem.
what bags are you throwing this year?
This year, I'm kind of switching between Kingslayers and Wizard Elves.
Okay. What's the biggest difference? Like why, like, is it board conditions that are going to determine that, or?
It's mainly the way that my arm feels, honestly, because like like Friday through like Saturday, my arm feels pretty good. And then Sunday, I'm feeling a little bit sore and it's like pretty like stiff. And so I'll switch to a faster bag just so that I don't have to throw it as hard.
Okay. Do you feel like I'm assuming you switched to the Kingslayer then?
Mm-hmm.
So did you notice, like, is there added hole friendliness with it? You know what I mean? Like versus like you don't have to be quite as accurate.
Oh, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
And that's what I kind of preach a lot to. There's so many players, especially when they're like stuck in that competitive level, they want to throw like carpet and herringbone because they like the stuff. And I get it. Like I've been stuck in that realm before, but then as soon as I found, like, every time I try to go away from like hybrid carpet and I go back playing with it, I'm like, why am I ever going away from it? Like I need all the help I can get.
True.
You know what I mean? And materials like that, like, do help
Help
tremendously.
it melt in, please, for love of God.
Really do. Let's do a few random questions.
Ooh, oh man, you're putting me on the spot. These things,
They're getting good.
they're awfully inappropriate sometimes. So
They are.
I might have to sort through a few. Let's see, see what we got here. We've asked that one before.
Okay.
All right. I actually always like this question.
Okay.
Because it's just a fun one.
Let's do it.
Would you rather have the ability to be invisible or have a clone of yourself go to work when you're hungover?
Definitely have a clone of myself to go to work when I'm hungover.
So is it only when I'm hungover I get to be invisible?
No. It's like you either have the ability to be invisible,
Okay.
or you can just have a clone of you whenever you're hungover go to work for you.
Well, I
So
mean,
you literally just live a life of just drunkenness and just have somebody else go to work for you the whole time.
the problem is like I'm a loser now and I'm getting old, so those nights are few and far between. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
But if you're
invisible right now.
continually drunk, maybe the clone will take over your fatherly duties. So you could literally just be like the piece of shit in the background.
I mean, that's what we're really talking about. Like, is that what's considered work? Is it work? Like, because I consider work like going to work and then when I get home and like I'm only off work when my kids go to bed.
Sounds like work to me.
I mean,
Just saying.
I'm gonna go invisible right now. I know family listens to this.
You can still golf if you're invisible. So I'm going invisibility 100% because I could just show up to work hungover and just get through the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me at all.
Caitlyn, what do you do? Like, what's your job right now?
Currently, I am at the front desk at Crunch Fitness.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Okay. Fitness business is good. I mean, you meet a lot of contacts doing that stuff, so it's good.
Oh yeah, there's so many people.
Do you have like career goals or anything besides being like cornhole pro? Like, do you want to like get into the fitness world or?
I mean, it would be nice to be the like GM of my own gym.
Yeah, it would be very
I feel
nice.
like later on.
Okay. All right, you got another one?
I do. This is a doozy. Sean, you have to answer this one first.
All right.
Would you rather have to always wear jeans or shorts?
That one's
Bonus
easy.
if they're jean shorts,
Jorts.
right?
Always wear jeans or always wear shorts?
Yes. Oh man. It's hard because like there's a stigma in the Midwest about wearing shorts in the wintertime. And it's like, yeah, if you're that guy that's willing to wear shorts like when it's 30 degrees out, like you're probably living in your mom's basement or something. Like,
But there's everyone like I don't want to go to the gym in jeans though. You know what I mean? So I'm like trying to think like of all the times that but I don't want to go out to dinner.
but you
in
could
nice
be that
places.
guy in jeans
Yeah,
at the gym. I mean, you know, they're always the cool ones too.
Oh shit! Like you go to a wedding.
They
you
usually
gotta be
have a
in shorts.
chain.
You got to
up
be
to
in
their wallet,
shorts at
so
like
you
a
gotta
wedding
watch
and
out.
stuff. Yeah, but you got to be in jeans at the beach. Like that would suck.
Answer the question, Sean.
I'm gonna go shorts, but with like hard.
I'm going
Like-
shorts too because you
All
can
right.
always dress up shorts.
Yes, a little bit.
Jeans, I mean, you can, but there's the moments that you want to dress down. That's just
Yeah.
not going to work out for you. So
Correct. I'm assuming you're shorts as well.
Shorts, 1,000%.
Fair enough.
1,000%.
All right,
All right,
All right, we're all in agreement. That
A little too easy, apparently.
I know I made that way more difficult than it needs to be. Apparently.
All right. It's a 3-part question.
Oh.
Would you rather have the ability to drink with no hangover, the ability to pull any guy or girl at a bar, or become friends with Joe Pesci? Do you even know who Joe Pesci is?
Giggling.
I'm just gonna go drink with no hangover. Like to me, that's easy.
I already do that though, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I think I'm gonna go with Joe Pesci just because it sounds like a dream come true. You might not even know who Joe Pesci is.
I just Googled him.
Now, I mean, 20 years ago, before like I was married and stuff, then maybe like the answer would have been different. But like,
Very true. Let's see. All right, I always like this one.
All right.
Would you rather be an NFL kicker or just an average tight end in the NFL?
would I rather be an NFL kicker?
Like an awesome NFL kicker. I'm sorry, I forgot one word. An awesome NFL kicker or an average NFL tight end?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh man.
I'm going awesome kicker.
Yeah. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
mean, you're
I'm
gonna have
gonna be an
longevity
awesome
for your
kicker.
job.
Yeah, like you can, if you're an
Yeah.
awesome kicker, that means that you've been doing it for 10 plus years, and you know
Yeah.
some fans actually have your jersey.
And guess what? Like
a
people,
mediocre
you're
tight end, like
still technically a football player.
yeah, like nobody wears the tight end 2 jersey or anything.
No.
But
No.
there's plenty of Phil Dawson jerseys out in the Cleveland crowd. That's for damn sure.
Very true. Very true. All right, we'll do one more.
Ooh, one more. All right, let's get past the inappropriate ones. Nope.
We're gonna save those the dirty ones for Trey Ryder.
Still got to save them for Trey. Yeah.
Make them real uncomfortable.
All right. Would you rather win a Little League World Series title or be a AAA baseball player who never gets called up?
Oh, give me the Little League World
all the way.
Series. Yeah.
Yeah, because even Jameis Winston still's riding on those coattails.
Oh, for
for
sure.
the Little League World Series. I mean,
For the rest of your life, you get to go say you're gonna go back and watch those films. You know what I mean? Like when you're little.
Damn right. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. That's a dumb question.
I mean, I remember visiting my grandfather at his house, and he's like, "You'll never guess what I had made."
Yeah,
and he's like, "Sit down." I'm like, so I sit down on the couch, and he puts on his state championship game from like 1959, 60, like right around there. Yeah, it was crazy. He's like, "Yeah, we ran the wing tee offense." And I'm like, "Oh my God, what am I
that
watching
still
right
existed.
now?"
All right.
Jesus Christ. It's like the tape in slow motion, or you guys just all white? Like,
was Navy there learning it at that time?
it's
Jesus.
crazy. It's crazy. Caitlyn, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, of course. I think that you have the potential to do awesome things this year. And I think that the fact that you made the broadcast your first signature event shows just like how talented you can be. Finally got to see you really throw a bunch in person when we were in Amarillo. Super impressed. I think that you got the game. Just keep the confidence, and we expect big things. And we'll have you on again when you after you win like a national or something.
Absolutely.
Did you ever notice us lurking in the background at Amarillo?
I saw y'all and I was like, I think those are the big ass guys.
I finally went over because I'm like I've
They
watched
are.
because you're playing with Bella, and I'd already talked to Bella earlier, but you weren't around at that point, so I'm like I should probably go introduce myself. I
was staring at a game like from the stage the whole time you guys were playing. And I felt really awkward. I don't know if you guys actually saw me standing up there the whole time.
Sure,
Felt a little weird, but it's all right. It's all for the gig, right?
Well, Caitlyn, thank you for joining us, folks at home. Hope you guys enjoyed the interview. We'll be back next week with more audio gold, but then later this is going to be in the Wednesday episode, I think.
Yeah.
Much. And then later this week, we'll also be dropping the Trey Ryder interview. And then, hope you guys enjoy.
Beautiful.
If check out Patreon if you're looking for the video versions of all these interviews and stuff. And as always, we hope you throw it straight. That's nothing but 4 baggers from here on out.
Cornhole it.
Later.
Recording stopped.
Beautiful.
Easy as that.